Hello everyone, my name is Ronak and you are watching Vector Art. So in today's video, we'll create this beautiful looking day and night toggle button using WPF. So without any further ado, let's get started. So let's start by creating a new project in Visual Studio Blend and select WPF app with .NET Framework and click Next. Let's give this project a name and click on Next and then finally create. Now let's add a button on our main window. You can also create this as a user control. I think it would be good if to create it as a user control. If you have not seen my previous videos, please check them out. I have demonstrated how to create a user control. So moving ahead, let's go to this button properties, and first things first, we'll set a background. So to add a background, let me import some images. So let's add a folder first and rename it as images, and inside this images let's add existing items. I have downloaded some images from icons8.com. The link is in the description. You can check that out. So I have added these images now, and one final image left. Okay, now that the images are added, let's go to background and select the background from the drop down, and let's change the border color to a light shade of gray, and also in the appearance let's change the border thickness to 3. Now that is done, we'll remove this button content and let's right click, edit a template, editor copy. I'm doing this to change the button template and change the border of this button. Before that, I will change this button to a toggle button. I missed this at the start, so my bad, but I have changed this button to a toggle button now. Just rename the button tag to a toggle button, and now edit a template, edit a copy, and select the border and inside the template and change the corner radius to say 30 points. And once that is done, you can go back to the window, and now we have a toggle button, and now we'll add a grid on our main window and drag it inside the toggle button. And here you can see it is asking you to press the alt key to place it inside the toggle button or make it a child of the toggle button. Resize the grid, and once you have resized, let's follow the same procedure by adding a dock panel now, and at that dock panel I will place inside the grid using the alt key. So the dock panel is now the child of the grid. I will resize the dock panel, and now I will add a button, and I'll follow the same procedure where I will add this button as a child of the dock panel. The alignment is a little out of place, so let me change the height and width to 40 points of the button, and then decrease the size of the grid, decrease the size of the dock panel so that it is inside the button bounds. Now all I have to do is select the button and change the background to an icon. Also change the fill to uniform fill, and remove the border. Next, I will remove the content of the button, and there we have our button. So let's right click. Now I forgot to change this borders of this inner button to a round button. So let me first increase the width. So I think it looks a bit small, so I will increase the width and height to 45 points, and now right click, edit a template, edit a copy. This part is not necessary, but I just want to have rounded buttons. And also, before I edit a template, I have to change this inner button also as a toggle button. So I did that, and now I am editing its template, going to its border and changing it to 45. So that is done. Now we have our beautiful looking toggle button design ready. We have not animated it yet. So we have a button ready. So if you want, so this is our start toggle. So this can be the on. And now when I uncheck the toggle button, I want the background to change to a night sky, and the toggle button to change to a moon, and dock to be right. So this is what I want to achieve when I check and uncheck the main toggle button. So let's select the toggle button, give it a name, and change the name of the second toggle button as well. And now select the main toggle button, and under events, click create an event under the checked uh, event handler. And here we'll create a dock panel, set dock, and inside this set dock method we will pass the button or the toggle button that we want, and also the dock for this, and the dock is right. So right now the dock is set to left, so when we click on the toggle button, the dock will change to right. Next, I am creating a URI variable, and set the path of the URI to images, and the night sky um, image name. So this is the image that I want to change as a background, and the URI kind is relative. This is needed to because when we run this application, it will select the relative path to find the image. So next is the stream resource info, and I'll create a variable stream info and set the stream info, set it to application dot get resource stream, and pass the resource URI. And next we will create a a bitmap frame, and it should be bitmap frame, and create a variable called temp, and using this bitmap frame we'll create a frame using the stream info that we created on top. And now we will create a brush and create a new image brush. Let's remove this temp the IntelliSense has provided, and now set the brush dot image source equal to the temp variable that we created of type bitmap frame. Now the button T is the main button dot background equal to the brush. Also, I have missed to set the button brush stretch equal to stretch dot uniform fill. Now let me change this back, and make sure all your icons that you have added and images should have the build action as resource, and copy to path attribute set. Next, let's copy that same content that we created on top, remove the instantiation, and because we have already created the variable on top, we have just to reuse them. And the next attribute, or the next image that we need to set is the inner toggle buttons image. So that should be the moon. When the night sky is set as a background, the toggle buttons image should be set to moon. I have done some error here. The problem is I have not set the button name, so the button name should be BTNS, and now you can see that our toggle is working as expected. Uh, Let me remove the space. But now we have a checked scenario done. So what happens when we uncheck? So when we uncheck the button should toggle and move to the left. The image, main button's image should change to sunny, and the inner toggle button should change to sun. So now if you run the application, you will see that our toggle button is working as expected, but we see that when we hover and press, the color or the background color or the border color changes. So to tackle that, we'll have to go to our XAML, and you have to go to your resource dictionary or the Windows resources, and here you can see we have solid color brushes for mouse over, mouse pressed, and button pressed. So let's go to the triggers and comment out these triggers, the setter properties for mouse over, mouse pressed, and button pressed. And same for the other template that we created for the inner template. Let's comment it out. And now when you run your application, you will not see that hover effect for the mouse, and when you click, you can see this nice looking toggle animation. Hope you all liked watching this video. Till then, bye bye.